Hey all, I hope everything is well. I know I haven't posted on here in a while. I just thought I would come on here and say this. This is kind of long overdue, but I haven't really been posting much. Um, this is definitely going to be controversial, even though I don't want it to be, but I don't care. Um, FBA is not a hate group. Let me let people know what foundational Black American actually means. Yes, Tariq Nasheed coined it, but that totally describes us the best way possible when it comes to just basically defining who we are as an ethnicity. People will say, well, why come you just can't stick to Afro American or Black American? Well, first of all, those are very ambiguous when it comes to um, getting what we need as a group. And unfortunately, you have a lot of certain things that that have bypassed us because it is not specific. We basically said, hey, we're going to be specific about our needs as Black Americans. Also, everybody else has how could I say this? They've have a niche in their own ethnic background. You have people that are even Black, like I am, that are from different places that are pretty much they not only go by what they go by, but they can easily use the term being a Black American or being, an Afro American because of just maybe generations of being here. But the thing is, our particular group is basically the descendants of those who were enslaved here. And also, people don't understand what the term Black means. I hear all this stuff, all this ridiculous like jeering against us because they don't understand what blackness is. And that's a whole nother video that I can easily get into. But as far as FBA, foundational means basically those who have built this country for free, by the way, whose ancestors are descendant of those Black folks who were enslaved here. And it makes more sense and it's more specific. It's one of the reasons that I also use the term original Black American. And even the term Black Native American, I don't necessarily use it in a sense because some Black people do have Native background. We use that in a sense of us just being the ethnic background who were naturalized here, who built this country and whose roots go back to slavery, let alone just like it has nothing to do with, the Amerindian people that were here. It has everything to do with just basically our lineage. And no, it doesn't exclude us being African either or African descent. But we are so different to the point where a lot of Africans have pointed this out, that basically they're not us. And for us, we are who we are. I'm not ashamed of my African ancestry. Yes, I have Native and even some Euro ancestry. But I just identify as a Black man, foundational Black American, freedman, or original Black American. Those definitions definitely define our experiences as an ethnicity. Those that have a problem with that seem to just probably have a problem with the founder of this particular definition. And to be honest, I have a question about that when it comes to even their stance talking about us being a hate group. I don't hate people, but at the same time, I don't hold it against certain people with Nahuatl names that are totally talking racist stuff about Black people, because I know people that have those kind of names that don't do that. Are they a hate group? Is it wrong to basically call those who are calling us a kata a hate group? I don't do that. So to put hate on a whole ethnic background because of some people that have said things that are hateful, you just threw the baby out with the wash. But yet you ignore certain things about others that aren't that have said things about us foundational Black Americans that are very disparaging. So put it like this. If FBA is a hate group, then other ethnic backgrounds are a hate group then. What kind of logic is that? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because an ethnic background cannot be a hate group. Individuals in an ethnic background, like a race, can be a hate group. So for me, I don't mind the term foundational Black American. As I said, the term original Black American is synonymous, as well as freedmen. Some people will use American descendants of slavery, but I could understand why some people have a problem with that. I don't use the term Black Native Americans, the same reason that Tariq doesn't use it, because it might muddy the lines and people might get the wrong idea to where they're talking about Black so-called Indians, and we're not. We're talking about Black people in general, whether you have Native Amerindian background or not. And there are some of us that do. I myself do, but I don't even identify as that. So yeah, anybody have any questions? Like I said on my last video, I am not arguing. If you come here trolling, I will block you. I don't mind dialoguing. No bad faith arguments. I mean legit, deep-hearted dialoguing. I don't care who you are, white, black, or whatever. If you come here with bad faith arguments or any kind of trolling or anything, you will be ignored and blocked. If you come here with serious conversation, then we can work with that with no ill intentions. Anyway, I hope everybody has a nice day. Peace.